The example of the chemical equilibrium will be the following. Sometimes they gave you the following equation. Let's say hydrogen iodide gas, that will be a homogeneous equilibrium, decomposing, forming hydrogen gas and iodide. We need to balance this one, so by placing it to here will be enough. So let's say they say that in equilibrium, you start with the concentration of hydrogen iodide equal 2 mole liter. That will be the initial concentration. And in equilibrium, you will have a concentration, this is the initial one, and you have in equilibrium the following concentration. In equilibrium, you will have 1 mole liter. So how can we work with a problem like this if they ask me to find the concentration of hydrogen and iodine in equilibrium? Well, I will say the following. Initially, we have the following concentration, 2 mole liter, and because it's when the reaction just started, we have 0 and 0 concentration of the product. There is a chain that takes place in the equilibrium, so X amount of hydrogen iodide will produce X over 2. Why X over 2? Because you know the ratio is 2 to 1, so X will be half of the amount of hydrogen and half of the amount of hydrogen. That's why I divide by 2, because again the ratio is 2 mole of hydrogen iodide will produce half of hydrogen and half of iodine. So in equilibrium we will have the following. 2 minus X will have X over 2 and X over 2. If we have the equilibrium constant based on the concentration, you remember the equilibrium constant will be the product of the concentration of the product of the reaction divide the concentration in equilibrium of the reactant to the power of 2, because we have the coefficient equal 2. So based on this expression, X over 2 will be the concentration times X over 2 over 2 minus X squared, because we have that square here. So Kc, if it's given, Kc will be X over 2 squared, because we multiply this 2 times, over 2 minus X squared. So applying a square root on both sides, we will have Kc will be X over 2 divide 2 minus X. If we know Kc, then we can find easily the value of X and then replace on that expression. Here we only need to multiply Kc times 2 minus 2x equal X over 2. We can also grouping the X together and solving for X. That's the way you will be working with any problem related to molecular equilibrium. Thank you for watching, and this is it for today.